Hi, Scruffy. So yeah, it's a little early. Actually, no, we're right on time. So I want to go for a late run after I feed you because it's heating up and the weather's too hot. So I have ocean whitefish and kibble. Cut across. Scruffy doesn't like me cutting across for some reason. I used to do this all the time. Scruffy's been going to the mat much faster recently, so I haven't cut across often. But he was too slow today. So Scruffy is being a little timid here. So the past couple days, getting started, it's been a little rough. So 2 nights ago, he was presenting himself for pets, and then at the same time, also kind of cowering from him. And every time I tried to touch him, he'd start hissing. And then last night, he didn't hiss, but he was I wouldn't say avoiding the pets as much, but he didn't. He only wanted very light contact, and so he just kind of started that again. Though I'm starting to get a little more firm here, but yeah, it's still a little more light contact right now. Oops, there goes the grooming. That one's a little more firm. So it looks like we're going to get another heat wave in 2 days. It's not as bad as the last one. It's not even close as as so the last one was really bad. Triple-digit temperatures and humidity. This one looks like, it's going to be, nowhere close to that. So, I don't know what the humidity is going to be like. So, the last few days have been not humid, so I'm hoping that continues. So it is warming up a little bit. So today and tomorrow are warmer, I think, than yesterday and the day before. I needed a day off yesterday from biking and running because my body needed a rest. Since we're going to get heat in 2 days, I'm thinking I should go for a run tonight, probably a long run, and then probably a bike ride tomorrow, and then it's going to be the first day of the heat wave the day after, and maybe I'll go for a interval run that day. So it's a shorter run, so even though it's hotter, because it's a shorter run, I think I can maybe manage it. and then probably I'll need another day off, or maybe stick into biking or something, because yeah, if it's going to be as hot as they predict, I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to run, but if I do run, I'm going to be doing it later in the evening like I'm doing tonight, although even later in the evening it's probably still going to be too hot, but we'll see. So today it's not bad, but yeah, it was still too hot, I think, especially for a long run. So I wanted to wait until later, so after I feed Scruffy. So I'm feeding Scruffy a little bit earlier tonight, so I'm actually like right on time at the beginning of our meal window. And Scruffy was already at the door, so he was actually early. Probably could have fed him probably about, I don't know when he showed up, but I'm guessing he's probably there for a while. I did see him, I think about 10 minutes before, which would have been really early, but I probably could have done it, but I was actually trying to finish up something, so yeah, wasn't ready. So I prepped up my did my meal prep. So when I get back home, all I have to do is throw it in the microwave, and it should be good to go. There's a strong headbutt. I was pointing at the sky there. So I forgot if it was last night or the night before. It was the night before. But yeah, I opened up some doors to cool down the house. I think, yeah, it was 2 nights ago when I was doing the barbecue. And I was trying to cool down the house from the cooking. And just the fact that, yeah, it was kind of warm. And I think after I fed Scruffy the steak, he actually didn't stick around. I was actually worried he was going to be hanging around the open windows in the kitchen, because he did that last time where he was actually looking through one of the windows and meowing through it. And he was there for a long time, I think. I think I eventually fed him another thing, but I didn't want to feed him again that night, since I gave him steak in addition to his regular meal. So I was worried that he was just going to be hanging out all night, bugging me. To my surprise, yeah, he actually didn't hang around. So I think the steak satisfied him for most of the night. And then at the very end of the night, when I was about to go to bed and close up all the windows, I heard a meow at the other door. That one has blinds. Is it the niche? The vertical. Or no, horizontal? Yeah, the ones with the horizontal slits. So I can keep the general blinds closed, but I just open the slits to let the air through. And I was hoping that if I did that, Scruffy would think the door was still closed and wouldn't sit there all night, because when I open the blinds completely and open the door, Scruffy sits next to the door a lot of times and meows all night. waiting for me to feed him a midnight snack if he finds it. So I didn't want him doing that. So I was hoping, keeping the blinds closed but opening the slits would make him think the door is still closed. And this has actually worked, I think, for the last week. So I've been doing this for, I think, the last week, since the last heat wave. But he found it at the very end of the night. Oops, I think it's food time, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's get your food. Okay, here comes your food. His hair's a little tangled today. So I'm surprised we're actually this far in the summer and he's not completely shed everything. I think he still has a little bit of dangling fur underneath his belly. So anyway, let's see, I saw Scruffy only at lunch. No, actually, no, I take that back. I got a glimpse of him this morning off the table. He was near the railing behind the big table. I saw, I think, his ears. But yeah, I didn't see him pretty much after that until I came out. So when I came out with the water, I didn't see him initially, and then I heard him meow. So he actually meowed at me. He was behind the table. He didn't get any closer, but I guess since the fact that he meowed, I guess he wanted me to know he was there, which I guess is good. Hey, Scruffy. So I put down the water, tried playing the waiting game a little bit. He won. I didn't stick around. So I started heading towards the door, and then he went for the water. So I chilled the water. I was a little late at chilling it, though. I forgot about it, and then I think only an hour before I brought out the water did I remember. So I put the water in the fridge. So it was chilled for an hour. I'm not sure how long that actually takes. The day was warm enough that chilled water would probably be welcome. That's my guess anyway. I don't know if Scruffy cares. So let's see, I was talking about, the other night, the blinds and the door. So I heard a meow, I think one or two meows. I was thinking to myself, oh no, he's found the door, I'm going to bed, he's gonna make me feed him, isn't he? So I was wrapping up the rest of my night, so eventually I'd have to close the door and go to sleep. So as I was wrapping up things, I finally went to the door to close it, and he wasn't around anymore. So I think maybe he noticed the door, but he wasn't fully convinced that it was open because the blinds were closed, and then he probably left. because I didn't really want to spoil him with too much food. He got his normal dinner plus steak. So he didn't need any more food that night. So we need to probably start putting another shopping list together to get all the things I wasn't able to get at my trip yesterday. Go to a different store, although I can manage for a little bit without the other stuff. I actually got sent a rebate card for the new internet service provider I signed up with a while back. So I talked about it before, but basically my existing service provider had to stop, was no longer able to provide service. Basically a bunch of law changes affected me negatively, and the company I was paying internet service from was no longer able to offer it due to kind of a lot of really stupid regulations. But anyway, so I had to find a new provider. We don't really have that many options, if you can even say what we have as an option. So, anyway, so when I signed up, they did have a promo offer where if you sign up, I think you have to do like online billing or something, and as long as you pay on time for the X number of months, then they send you a sign-up rebate, which basically pays for the installation fees that they charge. So anyway, I finally got my rebate in the mail, and they issued it as one of those rebate credit cards. So the problem with those rebate credit cards is they're really annoying to use up because getting the exact amount out of it's tricky. So usually the technique I use is I go to Amazon and buy a gift card, an Amazon gift card for the same exact amount, and then I just buy my Amazon purchases from it. I haven't shopped with Amazon. I don't think I've done it actually this year. So I think, for whatever reason, I've been going to Target and Walmart, and I think, every time I think I need something from Amazon, I'm actually been able to get it somewhere else for a slightly better price. Usually that's not the case. Okay, I just moved all the balls. Usually I need something from Amazon, but the few things that I've needed from Amazon, they have been high priority, so I've been kind of waiting to amass enough things that can justify the qualify for the free shipping, and just also take the time, time out of my day to go shopping on Amazon and look through all the similar items and try to figure out which one I actually want. Usually the problem is the thing I'm looking for, it's, I don't actually have the exact thing. There's like a type of thing that I need, and I don't know any companies, or I don't know any brands, and I have to go through all the reviews trying to figure out, is this one good, is this one good? It takes forever. I need one thing I need is I need new water filters for my refrigerator. I don't want to pay for the official ones because they're a freaking ripoff. But I don't know if the third-party ones, if they're good, if they're bad, if they actually work. So, worried for a second there. I thought Scruffy was making a motion where he was going to throw up, but I think he's okay. He had his drink of water, and he's taking off, so I think he's fine. Okay, folks, I gotta go for a run, huh? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.